is we're going to go right into adding. I need you to really pay attention. I'll decide if there's any homework. We'll see how far we get. So we're going to start adding right here. Now, we want you to stop adding with your fingers. How many of you know what 5 plus 5 is? Shout it out. Okay, so listen carefully. That's how I add a lot of times. I look at this and I go 5 plus 5, but is that 7 really a 5? No. It's how many more than a 5? It's 2. So I go 5 and 5 is 10, and 2 more is 12. So here's what we have to do. I only have room for one number. Of the 12, of the 1, 2 that we just got, I put the 2 here, and I want you to put it there on your paper. You should have a pencil in your hand, and you should be doing what I'm doing. Everybody should have a pencil in their hand and copying this down. I'm going to make this a little bit lower so I can make it bigger. Then I'm going to take that, what's a 10, shouldn't hear the sound effects, and I'm going to carry it to the next place. I put a little dash like that. That means a 10. Okay, so now I'm going to add everything in the tens place. So I'm going to go 3 plus 3 is 6. 1 more is 7. And then another one is what? 8. Is 8. Because I add that one that we just carried over. So 4 and 3 is 7, and 1 more is 8. So go ahead and put an 8. So on these problems today, you're going to have one time that you're going to have to carry a number. So everybody should be copying this down at this time. So then we're going to add the last. We had nothing to carry over. So 3 plus 2 is, hold on a second. I need you to focus. 3 plus 2 is 5. And that is our answer. Then we're going to go to the next one. So this is easy. 3 plus 1 is what? 4. You should be writing this down. And then I'm going to do another doubles. I'm going to go 6 plus 6, but I have to add how many more? 1, because 7 has 1 more than 6. So I go 6 and 6 is 12, and 1 more is 13. But because we got a 13, I've got to, and it's over 9, I've got to take that one and I carry it to the next place. And I don't put a great big one. It just needs to be a little tiny one like that, a little diagonal. And now I'm going to add everything in that column. And I mentally go, like hopefully you all know what 3 and 4 is. But if not, I go 3 plus 3 is 6. But that 4 has 1 more than a 3. 3 and 3 is 6 plus 1 more is 7. And that last one that I carried makes it what? 8. Did you do adding last year?
Yes.
Did you do it where you had to carry over?
Yes.
Okay, good. So this should be familiar to you. Then, who thinks they know without thinking twice, what's 7 plus 9? Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Nope, you have to think about it.
2.
Nope, ma'am. Okay. Boys and girls, stop. It already took you too long. So, one of the things that we're going to try to do is we're going to try to learn some methods that'll help you subtract a little bit faster. Because I know everybody can take 10 plus 6. Can you do, what's 10 plus 6?
16.
Okay, you all know that. So what I like to look for is something that's going to help me make a 10. So I do this so quick now, I don't even think about it. But I'm going to tell you what I do. Sir, I need you to turn around and stay focused this way. Don't turn around, thank you. Is I'm going to pretend that I'm borrowing 1 from this, and I'm going to put it right here, because if I borrowed 1, what's 9 and 1?
10.
Is 10. But when I borrowed 1 from this, it became a what?
7.
It became a 6. Didn't it become a 6? So I physically don't do it. Like, I don't even write it down myself. I mentally take 1 from this, so it'd be 6, and I put it here. So that's 10 and 6 is what? 16. So I'll show you up here what I did. So it was 7 and 9. So again, I mentally said, okay, I'm taking 1 from that to put it with that one. So it's, oops, I just mentally, I don't actually write it out. I mentally took 1 from this one because I needed 1 to make that other one a 10. So then it's easy. 10 and 6 is 16. So again, I'm taking 1 mentally. That's 10 and 6 is 16. So that's 16. We put the 6 down and we carry the 1. Who thinks they know the answer to the next column? Everybody. It's 8. Because remember, we had the 16, we had to carry that 1 here. And so it's 6, 7, and we count that one as 8. So put an 8 here. And then this one should be easy. I just take my bigger number and I go 6, 7, 8, 9. Kind of tap it 3 times. 6, 7, 8, 9. And that is 9. And that's something I've got to arrange. We've got to work on your facts. Okay. So let's go ahead and look at this. 5 plus 3 is what? Is 8. So again, if you're not quite sure, I take the bigger one, I go 5, 6, 7, 8. I kind of mentally do it. 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 3 more. Is going to be 8. Here's another one. Listen carefully. Without me saying anything. Who thinks they can tell me what 9 and 4 is? Shout it out.
13.
Very good. And again, this number here is so small that I can just go 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Or I can say I'm taking 1 from the 4 because I need a 1 here. So it's 10 and 3 is 13. So I'm going to take that 13, I'm putting the 3 here, and I'm carrying the 1 over to here. So what's the answer to the last column, everybody? 4. Good job. 2, 3, 4. And, alrighty, then, let's see how many we can get done. Okay, so this one. So this one, I go, what, does anybody know what 8 plus 2 is? What's 8 plus 2? Okay, well, think about that when you do this one. Watch. 8 plus 2 is 10, but 1 more. That number would be what? What would the answer be? 11. Do you see why I added 1 more? Because that really wasn't a 2. I had 1 more than a 2. 8 and 2 is 10, plus 1 more is 11. So I put the 1 down and carry the front part of the 11. What's the answer to our next column? Everybody, what's the answer right here? It is 8. And then 4 plus 4 is? 8. Done with that one. Okay. Then 7 and 7, we should know our doubles, is 14. So it's 14. We put the 4 here and we carry the 1. Now, it's real special to note, watch this carefully. 3 and 1 is now 4. I need you to focus up here. Any snacks you set aside. 4 and 4 is what? Is 8. 5 plus 2 is what? 7. We're done with that one. Let me see if we can get done. Okay, I don't think so. Well, let's do this last one and you'll have 1 more to do on your own. So I'm going to think, watch carefully, how many more do I need to make that 9 a 10? 1. Can I take it from the 5?
Yes.
So let's do it mentally. We're taking 1 from the 5. So I've got 10 and what? 10 and 4. What's 10 plus 4? 14. And then I'm going to carry the 1. So now I've got 6 plus 1 is 7. 7. On this one, I just go 7, 8, 9. Put everything away. I want you to do that one problem at home because it is time to go. We need to pack you up. Girls and boys pack up at this time. Girls and boys pack up. Sure. Someone's coming. Let's go. Oh, I forgot to stop recording. Thank you. Who just told me that? Jaden, come here.